Everyone, it's Dan here in Virginia. It's a rainy day waiting on the hurricane to arrive. But luckily I got a order from Hobby King with some miscellaneous parts to upgrade my Sport Cub S2. Since I spoke to you last time, did the last video, I've been flying it. It really flies nice. It handles well in the air, but I seem to have a little trouble getting it up in the air. I was out last time, I was doing well. My third, I got down to, all I had left was this big battery. This 219 gram, 3000 milliamp Turnigy. It just barely fits in the door. So I got a little cocky. I jammed it in there. And when I went to take off, I guess I was a little timid on the throttle. She went out, climbed up about 6 feet, promptly stalled, curved to the right, and plowed in and knocked the whole front end off this airplane. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can show you the scar line. You can see the scar line came right down through here, cracked it underneath this windshield, right down through here, right across the front of the battery box, all around the upper side. Knocked it clear off. But it was a clean break, so I brought it home, started the rebuild. I used Gorilla Glue. And if you never used that stuff, it's really good stuff. You have to put it on, but you have to spray it a little bit with a spritzer bottle. So I did that, and you can see, here's the line. But one thing I did, it broke up underneath the windshield here. So I've used this product here called 3M high strength adhesive. I use it on lots of things. But I'll tell you what, do not use it on your foam airplane, because you can see the windshield here is pretty crinkled up. It's not foam safe. So when I tried to glue this decal back on with it, it sort of softened the foam underneath there. I'll probably fix it later. There's some things you can do, get some dark tint I've seen. I liked it, but anyway, I think she'll be fine. And today's project came in with the Hobby King. I got some checkerboarding. I think you can see down here on the landing gear, I saw another guy on YouTube had some checkerboarding done. There's some checkerboarding, so I've been spending a couple hours here putting this on. It's pretty labor intensive. So I've done that, and you get a nice sheet from Hobby King, and there's actually enough. I wanted to do those landing gear, then I wanted to come back, and I planned on doing the vertical stabilizer and the elevator, but as it turned out, I had enough left over. I said, what am I going to do with this? So I thought, well, that might look good on the flaps. So I put it on the flaps. That's about, I still have a little bit left, a few little pieces, but I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty spiffy, and it seems to, it's vinyl, so it's going to add some weight to the plane. But it has very good adhesive qualities on the back. It sticks really good. It's not a decal, it's a vinyl. But the name of it, you can actually see here, it said Decal Zone. I cut that out and stuck it on there just for the heck of it. So I think it came out pretty good. As you can see, since the wreck, I've been painting it. I don't have exactly the right matching paint. So you can see some areas here where this is red Testors paint. I just bought their cheap. It's all I could get at the craft store locally, but it's close enough. So I think she came out pretty good. She should fly well with us on there until I decide, until I break it in again with a tree landing or a fence post or some darn thing. So also, I don't know if you can see it or not, I decided to paint the hubs on the wheels. Right here, I just took this wheel, and you take them off, and you actually mount them sideways on another axle, and put that axle in the vise on the end of this bench, and then set the wheel down on there, put your brush with paint on it, and then you turn the wheel. You don't move the brush, you turn the wheel, and you just move the brush in and out, and you can draw that perfect circle. It's no problem. So another little product you might have seen and may have not, it's this thing right here. This is a little battery indicator. I just ordered a few more from Hobby King. You just peel and stick like this one tells me that this thing is not charged. So when I charge it up, you simply flip it over and there you go. Now it's green, you know it's ready to go. So when you get to the field with a bunch of batteries, you know, after you fly them, you flip it over to red and stick it back in your cool ammo can storage box if you take that to the field with you. So anyway, it's thought I'd give you an update. This Gorilla Glue is really good. It should hold. That glue line will never break. I could have done a better job of doing that scar, but I'm not that fussy about it. It'll never break in that joint again. It will probably break. It will break somewhere else. So I don't think I'll get it back out to fly until next week sometime, till after this hurricane passes. But I'll give you a report. I'm going to let you know how I do.